Hello everyone. So welcome to the channel of RD Technical Learning. So in this video, we will be continuing with the Java programming interview questions. So as you know, we are creating a playlist on the frequently asked Java programming interview questions, right? And these kind of questions will be definitely asked to you if you are going for test automation interviews or Selenium or SDET kind of roles, right? So be prepared for these kind of Java interview questions. And today in this video, we will be covering the programming question on sum of the digits of a number. So finding the sum of the digits of the number, right? So we will be covering that thing today in this particular video. And there are various approaches that can help you to find the sum of the digits of a number in Java. It is possible using while loop, using for loop. In this video, we will be covering the while loop approach. So let me quickly share my screen. Okay. So, hmm. so what we are going to do, we are going to write a program for finding the sum of digits of given number in Java. In an interview, the interviewer might give you some number or he might ask you to take any number. So let's take some number as 126. Okay. Now, what we have to do, we have to find the sum of all the digits. So when I say sum, so 1 plus 2 plus 6, which is equal to 9. In order to achieve this, what we will have to do, so as we took out each and every digit from this number and we added them. So similar approach we will be doing in our Java program also. So let's start with the first thing. So first of all, what we will do is we'll take one variable, right? So you can take integer n equal to 126. I'm explaining you the logic first, and then we will write the program in an IDE and we'll run that program. So here, the important thing before diving into this program is that you should know about the remainder and the quotient. Okay. So if you remember, if you recall your childhood days, there was a subject, maths subject, we study, algebra we study, right? And we do lots of sums, we solve problems related to division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So we'll be using division here. And as I mentioned you, we focus on remainder and what is coming as quotient. Okay, that's it. Nothing else, right? There's nothing like a rocket science that we are doing. Oh, we are doing sum of all these digits. So it's very simple. And please be patient and understand this. If you feel that there is any other way also to do, then please drop that solution in the comment section of this video. Now what we will do is we'll divide. In the first iteration, we'll divide 126 by 10. Okay. So let's say 126 divided by 10. So what you will get, right? 10 12s is 120. Okay. We all are aware of that. And so 12 will be your quotient. And what is your remainder? Is 6. Are you with me till here? Right? 126 divided by 10. You got 10 into 12 is 120, right? So imagine that kind of a division kind of a program that we used to do, right? In our maths book, 10 divided by 120, right? So 12 is the quotient, remainder comes 6. Now what we will do is we'll have some other variable that is sum and we'll assign the value 6, which was your remainder, to that sum value. Initially that sum's value will keep it as 0. Okay, now what is the number? Now let's take this number, right? So earlier, let's take n equal to 126. Okay, now your number is left with 12. Okay, so now in the second iteration, what we will do, will again take this 12, will divide by 10. Okay. So 10 ones are, you will get 1 as the quotient here this time, right? And a remainder you will get as 10 ones are 10, yeah, 2. Okay. So now you take some value. Let's continue with sum equal to earlier value that was having n plus 2. Okay. You got 8 value. What we are doing is, instead of adding this, I am adding this. Instead of going left to right, I am going right to left. Now comes the third iteration. Okay. In this, what we will have questioned as 1. Okay. The new value of the number is now 1. Earlier it was 126. In the first iteration, it got to 12 and then 1. And now the third iteration will be 1. Okay. So the value of the new value is 1. Now we'll again 1 divided by 10. Okay. So you will get something as 0.1 as the quotient. But in Java, you have learned about the data types, integer, right? So that will be 1 itself. So what we got as remainder, this time we got as 1. Okay. And quotient was 0. So nothing left. But we will have to tell the Java program that we need to stop, right? So we told Java that we have to run the loop. I mentioned we will be doing while loop. I'll explain that in the program. So we'll have to tell Java that, okay, now stop, right? So we'll be adding one condition in the while loop. Okay. So now what is the sum? Sum comes as 6 plus 2 plus 1. Okay. This is your ulta. So generally, how the human mindset is, okay, 1 plus 2 plus 6. But using this program, we are adding it ulta. You take 1 plus 2 plus 6, or you take 6 plus 2 plus 1. It's one in the same thing. And you are getting the sum as 9. This is the logic which we will be writing in the Java program. So let me go to the IDE. Okay, let me stop share my screen. Multiple screens that, this has to be done. In mock interviews, it is very easy. We just have to see the resume of the candidate who is coming for the interview, and we have to ask the questions and give the answers on their behalf. But in this kind of Java programming interview questions, even we have to, sometimes I am also studying just to ensure that I am teaching you the correct thing. Okay, so let's name it as, what is the name? Okay, let's keep program 1. Okay, public class program 1. As we had mentioned, we'll take one of the integer data type, integer n equal to 153. Also, we'll take one more variable, integer sum equal to 0, in which we will be adding after we get the remainders. And okay, I think public static void main. I think when I was adding this program, I didn't do that checkbox option of public static void main. And main string arguments. This is straightforward. This things, if anyone wakes you up at 3 a.m. also, then also it is quite easy, right? Just keep it outside. One close and one close here. Integer n equal to 153, integer sum equal to 0. You can also use scanner class, which can take the value during the runtime. For now, I have kept it as it is. Now we were discussing about, the condition when the while loop will start, right? So we'll have to tell them you check till n is greater than 0. The moment n is equal to 0 or less than 0, then it should stop. And what we will do is we will divide that number. So in order to get quotient, in order to get remainder, right, we'll use modulus operator. Okay. Let's take in r as one of the variable. Okay. So let's keep r also here, integer r, which we will be using as a remainder. So n is modulus of 10. This is one thing. So R value you will be getting in the first iteration. This is still the first iteration that is going on. Okay. So whatever the R value that you will have, that we have to store in sum. Sum equal to sum plus R. Right. So let's say the number is 153. Okay. So the last digit, that will be the remainder. 153. Let me add some comment here so that it is easier for you to recall. 153 divided by 10, right? Or else let me put some generic comment. What we are doing here is, right? So this is adding last digit to the variable sum, and this is finding the last digit of the given number as we are going from right to left. Now n equal to n divided by 10. So we need quotient. That's why we are doing this, right? So this while loop will end, and then let's take print statement outside this. Print ln, right? What is the output? What is the value of sum? Simple. So now let's run this program. Easy. Here we got remainder. Here we have added that remainder, and here we have got the quotient. So let's run this program now. See, you got the value as 9. The number we took was 153. So 1 plus 5 plus 3, which will come as 9. Let's take a different number now. Let's take 351. Okay, 9. Let's take 35. Right? So this is a simple program to find the sum of digits of the given number. In an interview, this question, if it is asked, you can solve this program in this manner. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope this explanation has got a clear, a proper understanding in your mind, right? This all videos, this all playlist, or the entire channel is totally free of cost, because we know there is a lot of investment that is done behind the education by the parents, whether it's engineering or it is graduation on any child. If you take any child in the world, no parent will be telling that no, I cannot invest money for the education of my child. So a lot of investment is already done. So these videos are totally made free of cost. We don't charge anything, because we want people to excel in their career, to clear interviews and get the job with the expected salaries, right? So these all videos are free of cost. Let me know if anywhere I need to improve in creating such kind of videos. Your feedback would be taken in a very positive manner, right? So thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.